Hello YouTubies, this is King Scribe and thank you for listening to one of my YouTube videos. Right, so I want to talk about Count Dankula, who is an online, what they call a shitposter. He's not really, he's a comedian online who likes to make some decent stuff. And I fully support whatever he wants to do on YouTube. I mean, personally, I couldn't give a fuck what he did. Now, when I was watching the video of the little pug that was doing the salute, I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was absolutely fucking hilarious. And then you get certain people who were complaining about it. Actually, no, you didn't. You didn't get anybody complaining about it at all. There may be one or two people who say, I'm not watching this shit, it's anti-Semitic and stuff like that. But nobody actually complained to the police or to the courts. What happened was the special agencies within the system was looking for a type of video that was anti-Semitic so they could go after that person. And they found the gold mine that was with Count Dankula. I personally think the guy's a bloody fucking hero at this point. Now, I want to talk about the fact that people think in the system that they can just pull anybody down and push them into the ground. I'm going to tell you a little secret about online trolls. Never feed the trolls and never make a martyr out of a comedian. It's very dangerous and you'll never get rid of them. There's a reason why even the kings and queens of the past allowed the jester, the court jester, to take the piss out of them. There's a good reason for it. Because if they didn't, it would create a massive uprising. But when you have a martyr who is also a comedian, it's so dangerous and they're so politically powerful, even without being a martyr. They're politically powerful because people listen to them. They speak to the very soul of the human condition. When people hear a joke, it makes them laugh, it makes them happy, it makes them feel like they've got some power over the system. But when you try to take that away from them, they will support this person. So Count Dankula, if he does get sent down, which is very highly unlikely, he will be coming out as a martyr. A comedian martyr. He will have his own TV show at some point. And if he doesn't have a TV show, he will definitely be invited for an internet TV show by somebody somewhere. And likely, he will leave the country anyway. And the problem you will find is you will never, ever, ever get rid of what he's trying to say. So he could start to make any number of jokes about anything, and he will have political power. And the people who don't like him will only be feeding his political power. You're not destroying the guy, you're turning him into a martyr. This is a very dangerous thing. This is why most people, well, most of the court systems around the world are very, very careful about not executing certain individuals in case they will actually create a martyr. But a comedian one is just 10 times more dangerous. Now, here's what's going to happen with Count Dankula. I very much doubt, I'm not putting this out 100% because I don't know exactly what's going on between the lines. I very much doubt he'll serve time. I think he'll get a charge, like a fine. This will just be to put fear into the hearts of YouTubers and comedians out there in the world. This fine will end up being paid by Patreon donations, likely to happen. He is going to appeal the decision, I should imagine, and he will get some money to do that from certain companies and certain political right activists out there who are interested in fighting the system. But this is just feeding the system money, basically. But after all this is finished, after he appeals and he may get sentenced, he may get a week or a day in a prison cell. Whoop-de-doo. He will come out seeing all the biggest YouTubers, even if he gets banned from YouTube. That's the biggest threat to his existence, if he gets banned from YouTube. But even then, he will come out and there'll be people who will seek him, interview him, talk to him about his experience of being a political prisoner, serving longer than most paedophiles, etc. And the country will love him. You will create a celebrity in no time. If you don't like him, why would you create a celebrity out of him? You're going to make him a millionaire in no time. Now, I personally hope he does become this. I hope you punish him to the full extent of the law, so you create a comedian martyr. Because I want to show you exactly what happens when you do that. You will never, ever, ever silence him after that. He will end up with more power than the people who put him down. And the people who put him down, because of the system, his soul, his essence, will be spread along. Everybody across the country will listen to the story and see what's happened to him, and they will warm to him, and they will find him funny, and he will get the Jews coming to see him. He will get certain religious people, including Muslims and all this, coming to him, finding him funny. And you will create a strong comedian from this. You are not putting him down, you are simply making him stronger. Now, this is the perfect way to create a celebrity. Have you ever noticed that all the celebrities tend to have this massive breakdown where they're in trouble with the law all the time and stuff like this? Certain comedians have had that too, where the laws come down on them, and eventually they just wriggle it out. It's like something like Frankie Boyle, and then just end up with a TV show on BBC. After calling them all sorts of names, he ends up there, slagging off the Queen and stuff like this, because you've just given them more power. I mean, imagine that, slagging off the bloody fucking Queen. That's how strong a comedian martyr actually is. They can do anything after that, because you've given them power. You are actually feeding him power at this moment. If he goes down, he will come out 10 times more powerful than when he went in. Because everybody will want to talk to him, including people like Piers Morgan. He will end up on the TV show, in fact, if he hasn't already. Yeah? He will be talking in documentaries about his time. It'll be a bit like, these political prisoners from foreign countries. I forget the guy's name, I don't think it really matters, from Africa. When he came out after 20 years, I mean, he wasn't a very nice man, I don't think, anyway. But when he came out, he was 10 times stronger than when he went in. All you do when you make political prisoners is you create a stronger version of them when they come out. That's all that happens. Now, you can punish them all you like, but the problem is there'll come a time when you'll be forced to release them. Okay, the public will demand it, and the public have more power than what these people actually think they have. And I can see already that there are stars rushing to his aid. There are certain comedians rushing to his aid already, because they know if this gets lost in court, sooner or later the big guys will be coming after them. But they don't dare go after the big guys immediately, because they'll get absolutely shafted in court. So they have to win a small battle first. That's why they went for this guy, because it's an easier case to smear, basically. But the problem is you've overseen the problems that's going to happen. This guy's going to turn into a martyr very quickly. And look how famous he's getting on YouTube. He has hundreds of thousands of followers. He has millions of views. He has had interviews on big channels like Alex Jones, who is more powerful than most of the TV networks in America. He's had interviews with Stephen Moore, whatever his name is, and the guys from Rebel Media and stuff like that. He is a big name already on the media, and he hasn't even served time yet. It's just because he's been in trouble with the law. You are making him a rebel, and people are warming to him. And you think you are bringing him down? The best you can do without breaking the law, which they have to break the law to actually sentence them, by the way. If they put them down into the jail cell, they have to break the law somehow of free speech. So what they can do is they can drag this out for many years, which is what they're doing. They're sentencing him, and then they say, we're not actually putting you in jail at the moment. We'll go, make a verdict on the 25th of April. Then when he comes back, they'll say, court adjourned or something. They'll keep it going. Or they'll say, he's put on bail with conditions. And as I said, probably the best move for them is not to feed him anymore, because all they'll do is they'll create a stronger version of him, and he will be unstoppable. Now, I don't think he has too much to worry about. It may seem dark for him now, and he may think that there are big challenges in the way, but he will come out of this situation a lot stronger than people can imagine. There are TV stars already looking at him at the moment. People, big fucking comedian names, watching this case already. So they will want to talk to him. Yeah? And just you wait until what happens when that happens. The guy comes out of prison, let's say he does a month. He comes out a political fucking hero. TV networks across the fucking country, not just in this country, in America too. Alex Jones interviewing him. There'll be Fox News over there interviewing him. You will never, ever, ever, ever get rid of him. So congratulations on creating a comedian martyr. You morons. You have overstepped the mark and you have fallen into a trap. A trap that wasn't even set for you, but yet you still did it. Well done, you morons. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now, and good luck, Count Dracula.